How's it going, everyone? Back with another stream today. We are back to play some more Pioneer Black Ring Rock. There's a new card from Bloomburrow that I have yet to play on stream, and that's Keen-Eyed Curator. This is a 2-mana 3/3 that represents, essentially like a Scavenging Ooze, where Scavenging Ooze costs 1 and a green. But then, all the green mana is used to, exile cards from the graveyard. But then Curator, like the green mana is, up front, so then it costs 2 green instead of just 1 and a green. And then you have your activation to exile cards from the graveyard as colorless. So, Curator taxes the mana a little bit more, just because being able to go Thoughtseize on turn 1 into Curator on turn 2 puts a lot of strain on the mana base. So, kind of put together like a little G sheet a couple weeks ago where I felt like the mana base that we had pre Bloomburrow was really solid, which is in the middle. I've been trying like different mana base configurations, but the mana was just so bad initially. But the current mana base that we have essentially just mimics the old mana base in terms of metrics of total black sources. I tried to have more green sources for Curator. Make sure we have 14 turn black sources, and only 6 contemplate tap lands, and more importantly 9 utility lands. So that way we still get a lot of mileage out of our mana base. And the mana base isn't so clunky, so there isn't stuff like Deathcap Glade. Like I kept like 4 Deathcap Glade, and like a more Tremire, more Restless Colleges, like all these more duels, and it just made the curve outs a lot less consistent. So this mana base has been something that's been working for me recently. It incorporates 4 Llanowar Wastes. So essentially the changes are we added the 4th Blooming Marsh, we cut 2 Deathcap Glades, we swapped a Hive for a Lair, we cut a Takanuma, we cut the Pathways, we added a 2nd Cottage, we cut a basic Swamp. So that's where that totals come from. Just to kind of accommodate this creature, because once you like, there's pros and cons, right? Just because you're front loaded on the green, but then you have a 3/3 body, so it survives like a fiery impulse. The 3 toughness and 2 toughness is like night and day. So this is a card that you can kind of just confidently cast into Phoenix on turn 2, versus like Scooze kind of just like dies. You kind of have to sandbag a Scooze. And then this is just a quicker clock against stuff like control and combo, because it's the extra power. And then when you have 4 or more card types exiled from Keen-Eyed Curator, it becomes a 7/7 with trample. And the trample is where it's really clutch, just because a lot of times you have a Scooze and it becomes like an 8/8 or a 9/9, like just a big body, but you just can't connect through. And that's where the trample is really kind of, I think, puts this card over the top over Scavenging Ooze. On the flip side, Scavenging Ooze provides a lot of other utility. You can go like Scavenging Ooze plus green mana, it turns into a 3/3 and you gain a life. And then there's like the intermediate where, like, if there aren't enough card types for Curator, like 2 mana is kind of the same, right? You get both creatures. And then essentially 3rd mana to 6 mana, like that's where Scooze can become, a 6/6, while Curator stays a 3/3. But then once you get to that 7th or that 6th mana, that's where Curator becomes a 7/7 with trample, and that's where it kind of pays off. So like there's a lot of pros and cons of both cards. I think this warrants a lot more testing. Like the life gain is obviously with the Scavenging Ooze. This card is just there's just so many pros and cons, and I feel like it really just depends on the match, the meta, the board state, your life total, etc. So otherwise, like the rest of the list is the same. The sideboard's the same. Bloomburrow didn't really impact the meta too much. I think Vampires, Amalia, etc. Phoenix is still the top $3, of course. So people are still complaining about that. But since that's the meta, it doesn't really warrant us to change anything in the sideboard. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll go from there. Green. So we're against mono green. They go elf. I want to push it. No elf. think I'll go Bank Buster. This looks like mono green with a slow hand. They go Cura. Okay. We don't have black mana. Chaos, thanks for a sub, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. Takura. Hope you're doing well. Be aggressive. I'm trying. I'm trying. A little late for that Blooming Marsh, huh? A little late for that Blooming Marsh. Do you think they'll block here? I'll attack them. Okay. I think I'll play this. Two, three, four, five. What does this say? Oh. That's fine. They have access to 4 mana. We need a black source here. They're attacking me. Interesting. It's a bold move, Cotton. So I can push the elf, Glissa attack them, Moss would attack Kiora. I can destroy this OGT enchantment. Play backup Dread Knight. I could also just send all this at them, but I think I want to deal with their board. Create a 4/4. Okay. We'll draw. Okay, perfect. Play Shieldred. I could have done that too. I probably should have done that instead. But I mean, it doesn't really matter because I'm attacking the Cure down. Unless you're like thinking I just shade the push, but kind of I wanted to get my Glissa triggered. I think they would like actually sack. Okay, well that makes things easy. So I'll push this. Bully them. So then I'll do that. Play Dreadnought. I'll do that line now. 4, 8. Okay, cool. Math is for blockers. It's interesting because they have the that sunken card, sunken citadel. Is that what that's called? The one that comes weight tapped and then it makes 2 mana. Sunken citadel. So I feel like I want the damning sphere still. Like they're definitely on the Nykthos pick your poison plan, right? So we'll go like this. So like we have 2 spears, tear, 2 picks, extinction events. I don't like lilies. I don't like the edict. Don't like duress. Don't like the decays. I think I trim a sentinel. Trim a bank. I could go down another bank too, I think. Maybe I don't want tear. Tear exile, so it's not bad. Attacks cure, which is nice, but it doesn't really tag their elves, which is annoying. Like one bank buster is kind of awkward. But I think this is okay. I think bank buster is better than the sentinel, to be honest. Let's try this. I still don't know. Yeah, how's it going, Mike? I still don't know how much I'm gonna pay, but that was pretty sweet to watch. it's you know, it's basically like Pioneer's version of Tron. So when you beat Mono Green, it feels pretty good. We're gonna mulligan that hand. But yeah, this is like the same predicament where we don't have a turn 1 black source to like Thoughtseize or push. But I don't think we can go to 5, so I'll bother on the bank buster here. Because I kind of want to keep all these 3s. Okay, they have Leyline. Monitoring does its degenerate stuff. Yeah, that's not going to be fun to watch. We need a turn black source here, or we're going to be very behind. So now if they go like Nykthos, we're kind of fucked. So like that might be very detrimental. Especially if they didn't have their mana source anyway. That sucks. Okay. Okay. So they put Cavalier in hand. Let's Thoughtseize. Their hand is ass. I'll play the castle. In case I draw Liliana. I wouldn't play Liliana, but make it safer. There. That's the card they drew. We just need to dodge the top of the deck for a couple turns. Okay. This is where Glissa comes to the rescue here. They attacked the invasion, I just realized that. Uh-oh. Fuck me, they drew Storm. God damn it. God damn it. Please be a bad storm, please be a bad storm, please be a bad storm. Just 2 Llanowar Elves. That is not 2 Llanowar Elves. Okay. Well, we can still draw Extinction Event, and then we'll be in a decent spot. Okay, untap Elves. Extinction Event is how we win this game. They'll probably chump block with this Llanowar Elves. So we'll attack them. So I think I'm going to play Sentinel and crack this map. And drew a land. Wow. Okay. Still a chance. Maybe. Maybe not. They're just gonna storm. They have 3 storms in the graveyard, which is insane. See what this storm hits, this first one, and if it's anything good, I'm just gonna concede. Cause this game is like 99% over, just because they have an odd threat now, and all of our threats are odds too. Oh, they're just gonna not even. That just makes sense. They're not gonna commit more to the board. Oh, they're not even committing to the board. That's a good play. That's a good play. Good play. Okay. If we had a turn with Black Source, I don't think it would have mattered. I guess I would have pushed them. I would have thought Thoughtseize Invasion, I guess. Ooh, this is really contingent on them having a ley line. Which they do. Hopefully their hand is contingent on that. Hopefully their hand is contingent on that. Okay. So let's see what we... Another land is not what we wanted. I'm gonna Dread Whispers here because we need a lot of help. Okay, that's... Next turn, if they don't do anything... They have an OGT. Okay, that's fine. Wow, we just keep drawing lands. I'm going to bottom that. I think we just need to dig towards an extinction event. That is our game plan here. Oh my god, they drew the Nick those two. Christ. Oh my god. I don't think I am winning this game. They just had it all. But I hope that their hand is literally nothing. So I have to like tear one of these. Man, I always have to draw something else here. So I think I just have to like exile this to slow them down. Other options I could have bear tramped and nicked this. God damn it. Okay. Let's call it. We're good. We're good. Good game. Feel people don't like play against fires or you know, Niv to light. Like personally, I'd rather play against vampires and Amalia than Niv to light and Lotus, in my opinion. But to each their own, right? To each their own. Speak of the devil. They have a lot of burn. I think I'd take the axe to protect my shield red. And then they have no way to pitch the phoenix either. So I'm gonna take the axe. I think it also just heavily depends on what deck you play too, right? Like, from our perspective, we're like, yeah, fuck these X stacks, but then like, you know, someone that plays like Mono Red Dagger might have a different perspective. So I don't know. I think they should definitely do something just because the meta percentage is just like absolutely absurd right now. Like Soren Ripper is just definitely not a thing. God damn it. God damn it. So do I sandbag this? I don't think so. I don't think I sandbag it. I'll play Rocket out. Others I have a problem with Niv is brutal, yeah. It's like the bane of my existence are like those far color decks. Like I hate those decks. Oh, they're letting him untap with the Curator? No way. What? So this impulse is just gonna not do anything? Interesting. Unless they drew exactly but that's the thing though, like it just really depends on what deck you're playing, right? It's heavily perspective on what deck you're playing. Lightning Axe. Is there sorcery in my graveyard? So their hand is Impulse, Anger, Unknown. So them pitching the Arclight Phoenix is interesting. We need an untapped land. Okay. Okay. Do I sandbag this guy? Probably not. Because I want to make sure I can clear away for the shield red. So they already spent 2 axes. Free the Fae. Okay. Take this. So pick lock. 2 unknown. 1 unknown. Impulse. I don't know if it'll matter. Okay. So we know their hand is Impulse, Anger of the Gods. They put Sleight of Hand in hand. Okay. So they, in theory, have... Oh, they spent Impulse, sorry. So in theory, this Shieldred is in the clear. Unless they drew another burn spell. They drew Lightning Axe. Okay. Okay. So we're back to square one-ish. They have 2 unknown cards. Oh, we knew about the sleight of hand, sorry. So now it's 2 unknown cards. 1 unknown card. And they drew Treasure Cruise. Excuse me. I'm going to decay this. Just because if they go Shredder, I want to be able to Edict the Shredder. And I kind of want to empty my hand out so I can start activating this castle soon. Case in point. Do I want to play around Spell Pierce? I'll let this resolve first. They have 2 Spell Pierces in the bin. I get super punished if they drew exactly Spell Pierce here. Okay. Calissa. Welcome to the party. Base opt. Top with opt, not good. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. I have a feeling they have a Picklock Prankster in hand, so I'm gonna plus. Okay. It was one of the, 2-minute instant adventure spells. If I minus, they attack it down with a hull, so kind of fucked either way. Okay, take 8. Take an 8 to the chin. How do we get out of this? We go to 6. Mosswood Ren Knight would be kind of an out, just to be able to draw. Oh, this is a chump blocker. I mean, it trades with the Hall, I guess. But there's no one that I can get out of it, though. Like, this is where Scoos may be better, right? How many creatures in the graveyard? Well, we don't know. Depends on how many green sources we have. We can go we can go above 7 life. There's a bunch of creatures in the graveyard. Okay. We know they're gonna play one of these, so I think in response, I'm just going to, just to protect it from them drawing a burn spell. So screws. No, it's a 7/7. This is a 7/7. So them doing this actually benefits us. This actually kind of gives us an out. Because now if we draw a creature, we could in theory survive. Oh no, they have all the flyers. Yeah, we don't have any outs, I don't think. I'm not gonna play that. I don't want to scry something and reveal anything. Get wrecked, nerd. Get wrecked, nerd. Decays are bad. Trim pushes. Edict's bad. Glissa's bad. Don't like lilies either. Keep the push. Trim 2 lilies. For young pyromancer. Yeah, let's try that. Sag. She's looking at me like, what are you doing, dude? Cool. Go, raccoon, go. Instant lava axe. Okay. They go shredder. I'm kind of naked to a shredder right now. Or young pyromancer. I guess I need a Dread Whispers. Try to hit a Fatal Push. I have 3. Or go... Well, if I have the go for the throat. Curator. Yeah, I'll Dread Whispers here. Try to hit a push. Did not hit a push. Late game, I could try to hit like an extinction event, so I'll still try to keep drawing here. Short ribs, nice. My wife's gonna make hot pot when she gets home later. Excited for that. Ouch. I think I'm going to Dread Whispers here. Play around Spell Pierce. If I draw Fatal Push, I won't cast it. Because I don't want to get Spell Pierced. Lightning Axe, pitch Lava. Lightning Axe. Lava Axe. Lightning Axe. They're going off. Demons in the graveyard. We're gonna take a bunch to the chin. Uh-oh. Is this a Crackling Drake? If it's a Crackling Drake, I'm in big trouble. Because that means I have to use this on that. I need to draw exactly Extinction Event here to have a shot in this game right now. Extinction Event one time, please. Still need an Extinction Event. Cut. They can still have Spell Pierce up, which is kind of bad. Take 4, go to 8. So if we need to draw exactly Extinction Event now, or if we have in the second draw, we need to make sure they don't have Spell Pierce. Okay. Don't have Spell Pierce one time. Okay. We're still in a world of trouble just because they could top deck a cruise. They topped with this op too. They probably kept that. Like, we're at a pretty low life total now, so they top with this op now. They found 2 Phoenixes. If they... Oh! I was gonna say, like, if they found... So you're saying there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. We can't stop them from casting crews, so it doesn't matter. Whatever they leave. I have land, creature, sorcerer, instant in my own graveyard, so... Creature. Instant. Sorcery. Land. You darn fucked up, opponent. You darn fucked up. I'll exile this Phoenix right now. You darn fucked up. I'm going to just make sure that a top deck cruise is not a possibility. Maybe I should just play these threats out, but I don't want to get caught by an Anger of the Gods. I don't want to Ashiok because I don't want to use up, I want to make sure that I could eat stuff in the graveyard. There's fodder in the graveyard for me to... In theory, they can block plus Lava Axe. But I'm just going to keep jamming. I am very happy with that exchange. I'm very happy with that exchange. Hopefully their last two draws are just treasure cruise. Cool. Curator, baby! That trample. Trample coming in clutch. Extinction event is like the main reason to play black in this format. It just tags Phoenix, it tags Amalia, it tags Vein Ripper. Just does everything you want to. It smells like a spell pierce or not, or consider. Guess you can't really tell. Mono green too, yeah. Extinction event's like the best sideboard card in the format, I would argue. And if it's not, it's very top 3, top 5 for sure. Hopefully they just go to turn 2 Pyro again. And I could slam a Bank Buster. Or a Shredder. Either or. Would I play Wrath of God and Coco? I mean, we're playing Lockdown. I think Lockdown is very good. Wonder if they'll braid that. They may. I don't think I would play that because we're a creature deck, so it just hurts us more than it hurts them. Lair. If I didn't draw this lair, I would have activated the Big Buster first to see if I could draw into a tap land to play. But since I already drew it, I'm just gonna wait. Because I don't need to give up any unnecessary information. I'm not going to play a creature into open mana like that. They're probably going to just slam a Crackling Drake, so I need like oh. They draw opt. Okay. So they're holding up something. Probably another Picklock. But they didn't play it last turn. So I don't know. Can't read what our opponent is doing. Maybe they just have a bunch of burn spells. I'm gonna Dread Whispers. I'm gonna just try to outgrind our opponent. That's a good draw if they end up hitting a Phoenix. I'm not gonna play anything out though. So okay. I mean, I smell like Lava Axe, just a bunch of burn spells, and that's where I'm gonna wait until I draw a discard spell. This is the opted to draw off this, just to kind of clear the way. Like, there's no real rush on our end. Mismatched ops. They bottom with the opt. Okay. Ashok would be a good draw here, just so he turns off Treasure Cruise, and we have enough mana to pay for Spell Pierce. We did not. Okay. Here we go. So we will do this. That's pretty good. We don't have any removal yet now. I mean, we have the push for the turn 1 PZ, but like if they slam a Crackling Drake or anything, we're kind of in a lot of crap. So we need to hope that this Bank Buster is pretty clutch. Again, I'm just not gonna play into anything. I'm just gonna maximize my Bank Buster. Okay. It's fine. It's kind of weird that they didn't do that earlier, but I'm not going to complain. I drew a Dread Knight, but I still need a removal spell for potential Crackling Drake here. Okay. Do they have cantrips? That's 2. So this is probably a Phoenix here. So we need a Fatal Push off the top. I wonder if they'll attack the Phoenix. So we need a Go for the Throat, a Fatal Push, they attack Ashok, okay. Our life totals were still pretty high. That's pretty good. That's pretty Appreciate chaos. Take it easy. So creature. Instant. Sorcery. Let's activate this first in case they have um I think I'll actually just I'll just pass the turn. I feel like I'm setting myself up to get blown out. If they use their end up mana here, then that's fine, and then I'm just gonna untap here. Okay. 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 I'm gonna exile the sorcery. So sorcery, instant creature, artifact. So no removal spell. Okay. Okay. Virtual 7. Keen-Eyed Curator's lethal. Okay. Go to 5. Bold move Cotton. Phoenix in the yard for my Keen-Eyed Curator to eat. Cool. Curator looking great. Yorion. Yorion. I don't think I'll need 2 Bankbusters. The bane of our existence is Yorion Sky Nomad. Hopefully we draw an untapped land or any land next turn so we can go Bankbuster into Glissa. Plains. Untap land. Bank. Yeah, I think Raccoon's just... It's just a solid 2 of in that deck too, right? What the fuck are we up against? What the fuck are we up against? What the hell? Land. Perfect. Carrot cake. They topped with the scry too, FY. So it's like a mono white tokens list. I got lost. I got attacked by a rabbit. Interesting. I'm gonna play this. Sentinel of the Nameless City. On the graveyard since I already have it. Next turn I can go Sentinel, map, crew, attack again. They're tapping out for a Wandering Emperor. I don't think I'm gonna... What? What is happening? what is happening? Dude, I don't even know how to sideboard, man. Tear? Duress? Maybe like show a couple pushes? I don't know. Maybe a couple picks? Instead of push? It's a bold move, Cotton. It's a bold move. Kabira takedown. If there are tokens list, maybe I should have... Can I beat them before they sunfall? Assuming they get lost this. Yorion in hand. Land off the top would be good. Good surveil there. Decay looks pretty bad in this deck, against this deck. We have a lot of maps. Okay. They're gonna end step Emperor here. I guess they shouldn't have crewed just to play our Wandering Emperor. That was actually a misplay on me. I should not have tapped the Sentinel. That was actually really bad. Really, really bad. Why did I do that? Well, the good news is I can take down this Wandering Emperor, but that was not worth the 4 damage. And they conceded. We have turn 1 to rest. Be rogues. Take the removal spell. Now we know we're kind of up against. I can mortuary. Pound the graveyard. Get surveil. Sunken Citadel. So two unknown cards. Is a resolve opponent? Does it resolve opponent? Opponent? Opponent. It does. Crack a clue. Outgrind, 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 outgrind. Next turn I'll go Dread Whispers, cast Dread, Monster Dread Knight. This is a 4/4. See if we can draw a Fatal Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can also activate Hall. Okay. Hit the Fountain Port. So this is a 4/4 with Death Touch. This is a 6/6 or 7/7. Sorry. What is happening? Oh, is this yeah. Okay. Thoughtseize. So they have Deluge, Island, Unknown. Do they have Fatal Push? Oh my goodness. We have more lands than the control opponent. Now these still have a fresh Deluge. Still have a fresh Deluge. Okay. Field of Ruin is pretty good. Hardcast Shark Typhoon. So we need our second Beseiju. Because I used one. Pretty cool land. Double Shark Typhoon. Inferior blue white. That's pretty funny. Inferior blue white. If their hand is really good, I might just concede here and just go to match 5. Just so I can maybe play some arena. Okay. If we go untap land, we could Restless Cottage or Ren. We drew 2 tap lands. Christ. Now they have a 3 steps ahead in hand. Oh, they're gonna tap off of that. Okay. I'm gonna probably play some green white after this on arena. But I don't know. I haven't really been. I hate to say it, but I haven't really been impressed with Redane because they just answer it. Oh, I'm just gonna concede. I can't beat double Chrome Host Seed Shark. That's funny. Not with this run. Every time I play Redane, it always get losted. Or they just like it gets to the point of the game where they just have the mana to play an Emperor for 6. I never had it where it was like a turn 2 play. I mean, it seems like whatever you're doing, your control points never seem to have it. This. I mean, I'm not. The thing is, I don't play scared. That's the thing. They just always seem to. They just Emperor on my end step. Or just answer or whatever. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, Pioneer is just a different animal, as you could probably expect. Oh, am I dead? Okay. Block. Hopefully this hits something. So then I can go Curator. Oh, it's a lot of things actually. I'll take a rage. But I don't think we're gonna win this game. We need to draw, especially with this thing. Jesus. Play the land. Gonna come. They're gonna plot. So if they plot, if they target this, then I can't block it. If they target this, I'll trade. They target that. Okay. So I'm gonna have to chump or just not block this. I don't think. I need to draw like Fatal Push. Thoughtseize. That would be a bit of Triumph fodder there. We need to draw an untapped land, play Shieldred. Or what about Maka? I don't even know what that card does. It's this card that I think, were you the one that liked this card when it got spoiled? I was somewhat interested in this card. I don't remember. Yep. It's 2-mana collector company. Creature, instant sorcery. There is not another card type for this. Kina Curator to get bigger. Okay. That's haste. They don't really need the mana because they can just play with fire. Block here. I should have blocked here actually if I draw Fatal Push. I misplayed there. Okay, so if we draw an untapped land, we kind of stabilize. No, we just draw another Thoughtseize. So I block here. Go to 1. You go to 3. I think I just go to 1 here. Okay. We are Deaderino. Okay. That's... The hand was pretty good. Pretty good. Depends on the phase of the game, Mike. There's 6 turn 1 come into play tap lands out of 25. And the reason being is because a lot of them are like utility lands, like Castle Lochwain. If it's past turn 2, like you have Hive and Lairs. If it's turn 1, then like stuff like Deathcap Glade, Castle come into play tap, so... Just depends on the phase of the game. But it's kind of one of those things where you kind of need it. You need the tap lands to kind of have like more mileage out of the mana base, just because you need 25 lands to kind of function. To like hit your 4 drops consistently, like if we wanted an extinction event. So in order to do that, you kind of need to make other sacrifices, like, and plus like the mana base is also just like, and Pioneer is also pretty ass, just because you don't have fetch land. So like, even if you like just even if you just want to make a 2-color deck, it's like you have your fast lands, you have your slow lands, you have your shocks, you have your pain lands. So it's just like you can have a mana base where there are no contingencies, like Llanowar Waste, or Overgrown Tombs, so pain lands or shock lands, but then it's just a very painful mana base. So it's just like it's kind of like a pick or poison type situation in this format. Are you gonna be hanging around, Mark? Because after this match, I'm probably gonna try to squeeze in a match or 2 of Arena, depending on how long it takes my wife to get home from work. I'll play some Selesnya on Arena. This might be a turn where I just like bash with Cottage. Or like keep Cottage back to block. I mean, I can't block this Frostodon anyway, so I can just do this. Just try to draw something. Monster Dread Knight is a decent draw. I think I'm going to play the Dread Knight. As a chump blocker, and then on their turn, I'll try to Besage their Den of the Bugbear. So that was a turn where I probably shouldn't have played my Forest. I should have Dread Whispers first. So that was bad sequencing. So I should have played the castle there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Am I dead? If I extinction event for... What am I extinction eventing here? They have 3 odds and 2 evens. I think I have to do it for odd. So doing it for odd, I block the Alchemist. Take 2, 6, 9, 10, 11. I go to 4. But then I need to give my Glissa back to block. So I need to do it for even. Do it for even. I gotta block an odd creature, so I block Swiss Spear. Take 8, 11, 13. We need to draw Fatal Push. Culling Ritual is also an out. The block here. Go for the throat. I don't have swamp for this castle. So I have to go odd and then throat this burning tree. Then I just die to this. Any land, I'm dead. So I'll just attack. One and 2 are no difference because of this ruins. So do this for odd. And hope they don't have anything. Extinction Event has given us a chance multiple times this league. GG. So we went 2-3 this league. We lost to... We beat Phoenix, I believe. Multiple instances, like the Curator has been pretty decent. There's multiple spots early on the league where like just having the trample was so relevant. I mean, Pioneers, like a ban may be coming in like a week and a half, so there isn't really much, you know, weight we should put into any changes or results or anything. We kind of just have to kind of play it by ear and then adapt accordingly. But so far, I really like this Curator. I think Curator is a pretty good card. Just being able to get trample, like I said. So if you wanna, if you like this rock content and you're excited to see more post ban, please let me know in the comments. Hope to catch you next time. Take care.